Hi, this is Janet Nepales. We're here in Cannes and we're here with Sydney Loyola, the star of the documentary The Road to Sydney. Hi, Sydney.
Hello.
Congratulations on your Road to Sydney.
Thank you so much, and it's really exciting here in Cannes. Honestly.
Is this your first time in Cannes?
Yes, first time in Cannes, and first time, but once in a lifetime experience.
Right. And what do you look forward to here in Cannes?
Number one, I just want to have the experience of mingling with other folks and just the opportunity to screen the film and somehow give awareness to people as to where we're coming from, and we're able to tell the story.
Your story is really moving from your transition from J. Loyola to Sydney Loyola, and then you made us cry, well, especially your first meeting with your father. So talk about that.
When we were planning that we will be meeting my dad, I am ready to be disappointed. I'm always expecting for the worst that will happen. But eventually, my dad was very open and he gave me that huge hug that I was expecting. For me, it's very fulfilling. It's very fulfilling. It's already a fulfillment of all the things that I was having doubts with, like all my frustrations when I was young, when I was growing. When I met him face to face, I thought I was able to see the person that I'm looking for, the person that would approve me as an individual, and I found it. I found it in him. So it's really, for me, it's the fulfillment of my entire journey, because I started with my feelings and my frustrations started when I was young, and I carried it until such time that I transitioned. And I think that was the full circle of that journey, that I was able to talk to my dad and look at him face to face and look at him straight to his eyes. And it's really unexpected that he will accept me, and it's really unexpected that he will give me that warm embrace that I have been longing for.
Yeah. What's the name of your father again, and what province did you come from?
My dad's name is Arthur. He is based in Camarines Norte, in Bicol.
Yes, yes. And how about your relationship with your former employee? Did you get in touch with your former employer or no more?
I believe they're not operational anymore. I never had any opportunity to even connect with my other coworkers. I remember my assistant manager, Victoria. We just had a brief text messages for each other, and she just said that she no longer worked with that company, and that's all about it. We didn't even have a chance to connect and see each other again. But yeah, that's all about it. We just said hi, and that's it.
Why did you decide that your story should be told?
Very good question. Oh my God, that's a very tough question. Number one, I think it will be the story will be a good opportunity for others who are still hiding, for others who doesn't have courage. Because film is it has a huge scope. It could go beyond the theaters, and it could be watched by people around the world. And probably there's a little girl or there's a little boy who is in the same place as mine, and coming from my perspective, it might be an inspiration for them to embrace their own identity, and it might be the film will be a good platform for them to realize that all they need to do is just continue and be courageous, just go on and take their own journey, and don't get disappointed or don't get discouraged by the things happening around them. For me, the film will help them focus on what they want to do, and the rest on the sides are just noises.
What was the most difficult thing that you encountered during the transition? What was the most challenging thing for you?
I think I'm very crucial about myself. The most challenging for me is when I am transitioning from J to Sydney. the physical change, because for me, I feel that I am rushing myself because I really wanted to see Sydney already, but there's a process. There's a certain process, like I have to spend that time from being Jay to going to Sydney. So that transition between Jay to Sydney, that rough transition is very challenging for me, because when I wake up in the morning, I am already expecting to be Sydney, but still it's not. So I still have to go through a lot of physical change and all. My soul is the same, my inner being is the same, but the physical self, the transition from the transition from Jay going out and Sydney coming in, that aspect, that is the most difficult, because I am very crucial with. I push myself too much. I am always critical on myself.
Do you continue to choreograph dances, and do you have a school of dancing?
I used to work for American Center of Philippine Arts. It was founded in, I believe, 2013, 2014. Now it's under Cool Arts, but I do new pieces under Cool Arts. If there's an opportunity of funding or whatnot, I usually introduce new pieces in the Bay Area. But for this year, and I think the years after, it's so difficult because of the funding that was cut by the current administration. So I don't have any opportunity to create new pieces this year and the next year.
What do you hope Cannes will do for your film?
I am hoping for more visibility. I think Cannes is a very good platform for the film to have a better visibility for other countries to see the film, and for I think it's a very good exposure also, being a Filipino American and being a Filipino of Filipino heritage, like, presenting what we have culturally, because we have. My transition is just part of the film, but it's also Philippine culture as a whole, and also dance is also involved. So I'm hoping that Cannes will be a very good platform for the film to be recognized, and for the film to be for people to be familiar with the film.
What was the reaction of the audiences here in Cannes when you showed it to them? You had showed it, right?
We did the screening. They're so curious about the journey and how I decided, and how we were able to get in touch with the director, and for the director to tell the story. So they were asking, like, how did you guys find each other, and how did it all started? So I was part of the committee of Kalayaan Committee in San Francisco. I work with Sonia and the rest of the producers, and I don't have any family in San Francisco, so I have like chosen family. So when I was transitioning, I thought of like sharing this journey with them. So it all started there. So everybody was curious about how did it all start? How did it happen? So it's all about, like, me sharing my journey with these close friends of mine.
And who do you want to meet here in Cannes? Any star that you want to see, or any movie you want to watch?
I was looking forward that I'll be able to meet Tom Cruise, but I missed him during in the opening of Mission Impossible.
Probably you'll be walking down the Crusette and you'll bump into him.
I know. I was like looking forward to see him, but I didn't get a chance to see him.
Okay, well, more power to you, and we're proud of you. Thank you.
Can you talk about how blessed you are? Maybe we can call them angels. Your producers, Wendy,
Sonia,
and your director, Sonia and Reddy, that you found each other.
I always believe in destiny, and I think it is really a blessing. For me, I think God will put you in a place and in a time and space, and you will be meeting the people that is destined that you have to meet. So I think meeting Wendy, Raddy, Sonia, and Benito is destiny, and it's a blessing. It's something that you wouldn't even imagine that's gonna happen. So for me, it's always like God will always put you God will always make you meet people that's in your destiny. It's the alignment of the universe, and I'm so blessed, and I am so thankful that I was able to meet them. Because imagine now it's the film, and now the film is no longer about me. It's for those who are still hiding, for those who are still scared of coming out, for those who are still like finding the courage to speak out. So now it's my gift to them, because I have received the gift from God of being able to tell the story. Now I think I have to pay it forward.
It's a delicate story, real quick. How did you build the trust between your director and between the two, you and the director, Benito?
That's true. When we were talking about it, my thinking was like my life will be an open book now. No more hiding, and it took me a lot of courage. It's not that I am very courageous, but I think the world just left me with no choice. That I really have to speak up. But the very first was like it's trusting Benito on how he's going to tell the story on film. I told him that I'm putting my trust on you. This is a story that I really hold close to my heart, and it's up to you on how you're going to present it to the world using your lens as a director, as a storyteller. So it takes a lot of trust and an understanding of each other's craft, because my craft is dance and his craft is film. So I think that fusion of this art form is important in our collaboration.
Thank you very much.
Thank
More
you so
power
much.
to you.
Naku, salamat.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Thank you.